it's just wondering this. Do you think I kissed the long dirty list of butt that you missed? Internet joking while I know you is. Remember one thing, this is the big fish.
If a dispatcher at a DSP for Amazon asks you or tells you to lie on a safety pre-trip inspection, that is automatic termination. Automatic. Boom. Falsifying a pre-trip inspection or lying about safety issues at the request of a dispatcher can lead to automatic termination as well as severe legal and safety consequences. While some DSPs may pressure drivers to bypass safety checks to keep vans on the road, doing so breaks Amazon policy. Automatic termination. I have 4 dispatchers on recording. Demetrius, Lucas, Mia, Alta. Bye-bye.
What's up, y'all, man? It's your boy Megalodon J, and look. I couldn't wait to talk about this because I seen it and ran through my sources, and I said, yep, I knew it was coming. Shout out to John Tuparelli. Y'all go follow him on TikTok, man. Like, I watch him all the time. He's highly entertaining. But, unfortunately, you guys, Amazon has terminated John. I knew it was coming. John had some of the same questions I had about Amazon. I worked for Amazon a couple years back for 2 separate DSPs. And if you don't know what a DSP is, you're a delivery service person, okay? Amazon does not appreciate their employees. Now, I will say this, though. My first DSP, it was great. There were some things there because, every DSP you go to, most of the dispatchers are pretty freaking crappy. But it's not all of them, but most of them are pretty crappy because they really don't understand how to do the job. One thing that I learned in this life, and I learned it from an older man that I worked with at a warehouse job. He told me, if you're a hardworking man, you will work yourself out of a job. He said the idea is to be the either mid-level man or the low man because you have room to improve. The hardworking man works his way out of a job because they continuously put work onto the hardworking man. People, I want y'all to understand this, and this is the honest to God truth, and this might be a little bit long of a video, but I'm gonna get into some things, and I want y'all to really understand where I'm coming from. Most delivery jobs, whether it's transportation, whether it's the post office, whether it's Amazon, they just need you to get the job done. A lot of people that work hard, they wanna feel valued, they wanna feel like their manager cares, but in reality, the manager only cares about you getting the work done. They're not worried about the lazy person. They're worried about the person that has the hustle. The hardworking man will work himself out of a job because eventually you don't want to hustle because you see the lazy man is collecting the same check that you're collecting. That's not stressed at all. Versus you get the bulk share of the load, and you don't really like that too much. And so this is what Amazon's culture is with a lot of other transportation jobs. So if you're smart, what I'm saying is go to school so you can get your office job, and then you can, flip that pen in the papers. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, with me. But anyway, when I started seeing John's routes, because another thing that Amazon does whenever they start getting upset with you for tagging the vans out, because he is absolutely correct, as I showed you at the beginning of the video when he was talking about tagging the vans out. This is the truth. All of this is the truth, okay? They tell you not to tag the vans out because it's hard to get the vans back into service. Okay, so this is an Amazon thing. John, I think, is in Kentucky and Ohio. I was actually delivering for Amazon in Texas. Now, what I will say is the dispatcher will say to you, hey, if there's anything wrong with your van, come to me first. Don't tag it out on the app because it's hard for me to get it untagged. They do tell you that, which is safety violations. You already know that, so whenever you get into the truck, you're aware of the consequences of driving an unsafe vehicle. We all know that. Normally the tail lights are not working or it's a blinker not working. So they just tell you to move really, really fast and get back before dark, which is absolutely ridiculous. And, whatever. Most DSP owners will say, no, that is not true. That doesn't happen, but it does happen. And they want to know the people that are tagging out the vans, because to be real with you, if you start tagging out the vans, you're going to either get the worst route that there is that Amazon can make, or what they're going to do is they're just going to find a reason to take you off the schedule, and then they're going to make sure that you're off the schedule enough to where you can't make money, so you leave on your own, so you can't collect unemployment. John is telling the truth about all this stuff. Shout out to John, man. I like John, because see, John is standing up to the machine.